Hello boys and girls, and welcome to my player ratings for yesterday's victory in the FA Cup final. Excuse the voice, I ain't got one left. Oh my word, what happened? Wow. Yes. Such an awful season, but yet we're still able to win a trophy. Mikel Arteta has just achieved in 28 games what Tottenham have not been able to do in over a decade. Win a trophy. Sorry, some teams, they know how to win trophies. Some teams, yeah, they celebrate finishing in the top 6 with their notepad and pen. It's so nice. It's such a good feeling. And this could be huge for, Arsenal moving forward. Huge for Mikel Arteta and his managerial career at the club. And it can also be huge for who we end up bringing in this summer. Or whatever you want to call it. Because we are in the summer. We're in such a weird period because of COVID and everything. We've literally got 4 weeks until we play our next game. Which will be the Community Shield back at Wembley against Liverpool. And that's at the end of August. And then there's a kind of a 2-week break because of internationals. Don't even get me started on that one. And then the Premier League season starts again. So the turnaround has to be really quick. I'm not too sure at the moment as to what's going on with European leagues and when they start and everything else. But it's just going to be strange and the window's going to be all over the place. So you just got to get, the situation best managed the way that you can do. And bring in the players that you want to bring in. And, Arsenal are going to have their players that they want to bring in. They would have probably already done the groundwork. And now the season's done and we've got this window till that, game in 4 weeks' time. We can now, start to move forward and go and get those signings done. And we need to get them done. We need to go and, sort out these things. So I think that it's something that's going to happen rather quickly. And something that will probably go into the start of the season, to be honest with you. I don't know when the window actually shuts. But it's a strange time, like I said. And we're just going to have to try and get used to what's going on at the moment. But that performance yesterday, man. What a performance. Opening 10 minutes, we were dreadful. And it looks like we had a little bit of the nerves. But then after that, we completely dominated the game. And we showed that Mikel Arteta's got tactics. He showed what he's doing with this squad and these set of players. And it's only, strengthening the fact that he needs to be backed in the market. Give him what he wants. Because if he can do this with players that he's been left with, imagine what he can do with players that he wants. That he can really start to implement his ideas and his structure and his game plan. And it's huge, man. Huge for the club. And, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, man. What can I say about this guy, man? I just pray he signs, man, because he's world class. World class. And, put some respect on his name. 30 goals in all competitions this season. Just missed out on the golden boot for a second year running. And he's playing in a team that's struggling and has one of the lowest, chance, conversion rates. And he's doing this. Come on, man. Give him what he needs. I can't say no more. I'm absolutely buzzing with that performance, man. It's like, yeah, before the semi-final, when the draw came out and Man City, everyone was like, you're out, done. It was a nice run, but bye-bye. To beat Man City, to beat Chelsea, a carbon copy of 2017 is absolutely huge. And like I said, within 28 games, Mikel Arteta has won a trophy. And it takes time. Solskjaer's been building for a season and a half or so at Manchester United, no trophy. They do still have the Europa League, of course, this season. And, If he goes on to win that, then congratulations to him. He will have, you know, really done something to achieve. Frank Lampard, you know, he's been a manager for a couple of years. Even his time at Derby, he's done nothing. I think that was his third final at Wembley that he's lost. And Pochettino done nothing at Tottenham, did he? Didn't win anything. I just look at that performance and I just think, you know what? It doesn't paper over the Premier League season. We know it's bad. We know it was poor. We know what went wrong. We know what we need to do to eradicate and, you know, to progress and to try and start challenging at the top end of the table again. Ultimately, it's about getting in the top 4 and getting back into Champions League football and then build on that. But listen, it still doesn't mean that we can't celebrate and enjoy this moment and enjoy the 14th FA Cup. Enjoy, you know, a nice moment for what has been just such a horrible season for us. And I'm loving every minute of it, to be honest with you. I'm going to be insufferable over the next couple of weeks. Sorry. All the Chelsea fans that were getting big-headed. Ooh. Listen, I'm going to get into the player ratings because I could genuinely sit here for more than 10 minutes laughing. I'm not even joking. I'm just so happy. It's like 4 weeks, man. Like, until the next game, I'm going to just enjoy these next 4 weeks. I'm going to spend time with the family and the kids and go out and do things and, you know, try and juggle it with work and bringing out content and everything. But I'm just enjoying the moment, man. Listen, with that said, let's get into the player rating. Starting off in goal, Emi Martinez. And do you know what? That was one of the quietest afternoons he will have, because after that opening 15 minutes or so, he didn't have anything to do. Chelsea were absolutely toothless. And it was just a relatively comfortable performance. You know, late in the game, there was crosses being put in the box and he was commanding and, you know, caught everything. There was that incident on the edge of the box. Now, initially, I actually thought it was outside and I saw a still image that looked well outside and I was like, oh, we got away with one there. But I've seen the video. It was on the line. He did nothing wrong. The image that was being put all around social media was a Photoshop. It's not real. And for anyone that still doesn't realise the rules, the goalkeeper's allowed to be outside of the box. It's the ball that's not allowed to be outside of the box. On the line and in, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely immaculate timing. Superb. No problem. Emi Martinez, he gets an 8 for me. And the way that he's came in and replaced Leno, I can't speak highly enough. It's been absolutely superb. Going to move to the back three. First of all, Rob Holding. And shaky opening 10. But then I thought he, you know, done really well. And I can't say no more than that. He gets an 8. Alongside him, David Louise. And that was, you know, more reminiscent to the Man City game than the Watford game. And that's what we needed. Absolutely brilliant. He gets an 8. Next up, we have Kieran Tierney. And I thought he was absolutely superb in what was a very shaky opening 10-15 for the defence. And a couple of hairy moments here or there. He was the one standout player. He was absolutely solid. What was he? £25 million this guy cost us. Are you mad? I cannot thank Celtic enough for what they have given us. They said beforehand, you know, Celtic fans were messaging me and saying, look after him. He's an unbelievable player. He's one of theirs. We know that he's a Celtic boy. And I'll tell you something, we will look after him. And you should be proud of him because he's an unbelievable player. And do you know what? I'm giving him a 9. You know, my ratings might be different to the one on AFTV because I've had time to sit and think and, you know, gather my thoughts with everything. But I felt he was just absolutely immaculate. Got the assist for Aubameyang with a penalty as well. And they're learning it. Quickly release it. Put Oba in over the top. He's gone. Yeah, he gets a 9. Going to go into the wing-back positions. First of all, on the right-hand side, Hector Bellerin. Now, initially for the first 60 minutes, I thought he wasn't getting far forward. And then I kind of watched the game back last night when I got home, and I was watching what he was doing, and he was actually very smart defending, and he just didn't want to leave us exposed. And I think maybe some of that was down to Mikel Arteta and the way that he was coaching them and telling them. And it was down to Hector Bellerin's game management. And the one time he got to burst forward, he did effectively, which helped create our winning goal. And yeah, that was a mature performance. And, you know, since the likes of Cedric's came in and whatnot, it's kind of raised Hector Bellerin's level a little bit. And it seems like he's a little bit more towards his old self. But it's about consistency and, you know, everything else moving forward. But I got no problems with that performance. I thought that was a really mature performance. And he gets an 8. Next up, we have Ainsley Maitland-Niles. And I'll tell you something, this guy's attitude has completely changed since Mikel Arteta's came in. A little bit indifferent to begin with under Mikel Arteta's spell, and you could tell that, you know, he had maybe crossed the line with Mikel Arteta, similar to what like a Guendouzi situation. But the difference is with Ainsley is that, you know, he looked at the situation and said, you know what, yeah, I've done wrong, I need to knuckle down. I'm in a privileged position, I'm playing for Arsenal Football Club, and I need to take this opportunity. And he's just, you know, ground away bit by bit. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Not playing in his favourite position, left wing back. And he's enjoying it. And he was immense again yesterday. 8. In the middle of the park, we have Granit Xhaka. And again, he's one of the players that I felt was a little ropey in the opening 10-15. Got caught on the ball. But after that, he was absolutely immense. And the turnaround since Mikel Arteta's came in, and, you know, he looked like he was gone in January, and then Mikel Arteta was able to convince him. And I'll tell you something, I'm so glad he was able to convince him, because Granit's starting to show just how important he is, you know. And that again was just another brilliant performance. He gets an 8. Alongside him, Dani Ceballos, and I felt he was absolutely immense. And if the talk about him, you know, signing again for another season is true, then I'll tell you something, I'm absolutely buzzing about that. A few weeks back, months back, whatever you want to call it, I was looking at it and saying, yeah, send him back to Real Madrid. Not good enough. What has he done to warrant coming back here or signing permanently or whatever it is? But again, another player since Mikel Arteta's been here. Complete 360. Unbelievable. He gets a 9 for me. That was a brilliant performance. Going to move to the attacking 3. First of all, Nicola Pepe. And that was quite possibly his best performance in an Arsenal shirt. Chelsea was social distancing from Nicola Pepe. He was immense. If only his goal was not offside. What a finish. He was just unreal. Some of the skills he was doing on Chelsea players, he turned them inside out. That was illegal what he was doing. Immense, immense, immense. He gets a 9. Next up, we have Alexandre Lacazette, and didn't have the chances that a striker would want, but his work rate, his hold-up play, his energy, just everything was infectious. And I love that. I can't say no more. He gets an 8. Next up, we have the captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't give a shit. 100. My God. My striker. My captain. That's what I'm talking about. Don't turn up in big games, yeah? See what he did to Man City? See what he did in this game? Did you see that second goal? Get over there. Bottles in the way and all sorts. Listen, that second goal. Come on, man. Seriously. Turned him inside out. That's what I'm talking about. And the finish. I just pray we sign him. I keep saying this until we do. And I'll tell you something. If we do sign him, then my word. The video I'm going to do for that one. Woo! Ah, mate. Just, I can't say no more. You know. I suppose the only thing he done wrong yesterday was drop the trophy. That's about it. But listen, I don't think anyone cares, do they? Listen. Yeah, man of the match, man. Man of the match. Give him whatever ratings you want. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I couldn't give a shit. He was man of the match. In terms of the substitutes, they weren't on long enough. Over 80 minutes before we made our first, and we made 3. Kolasinac, Nketiah and Sokratis, so I'm not going to mark them. Manager's rating, Mikel Arteta, 10. Absolutely immaculate. What this guy is doing since he came in is he's building something. We know we need to make changes. We know that there's still things that need tweaking and working on. And, you know, the only way he's going to do that is by bringing in his own players with his own, you know, structure and everything. But what he's doing with what he's got is just superb. And like I said, 28 games, he's taken over a fractured squad that was all over the place. Confidence was on the floor. And he's lifted them and he's made them believe. And he's showing what he can do as a manager. He's not a cone man anymore, is he? Yeah? He's won a trophy already, so put some respect on Mikel Arteta's name. 10. And you know what? For this one, I'm going to do a referee's rating. Anthony Taylor. 10. You beautiful bald-headed man. 10. Woo! Lovely jubbly. I'll probably hate him again in the next game that he plays against us because he'll be sending our players off, but he was brilliant. 10 for Anthony Taylor. Yes, mate. So yeah, listen, that is it for the player ratings, the final one of this current season. But 4 weeks' time, we are back in the Community Shield against Liverpool at Wembley. And the season starts in under 6 weeks' time. Look, you already know with the videos that are going to be coming out and everything else. The usual DTs daily, Monday to Friday. I'm going to be bringing out next week a player ratings for the season. I'm going to be bringing out a season review. I'm also going to be, doing any videos for players that we sign or leave, etc. Maybe I might do one of these videos, and release it long before the players actually signed, like Kieran Tierney last year when I accidentally uploaded it. Drinking a can of Iron Brew. That went down well, didn't it? But yeah, listen, loads of content, man. Thank you to all of you this season, man, and during lockdown and after lockdown, and everybody that supported the channel. We're nearly on 250,000 subscribers, man. 250,000. That's like mad, absolutely mad. And I can't thank any of you any more than what I'm saying now, man. It's absolutely superb. Thank you so much. It genuinely means everything. And yeah, I hope that the content can continue to grow and that you continue to enjoy what we're putting out there and what I'm putting out there and everything else. And it's just, yeah, man, I love it. And it's just a good way to end what has been a really tough season. We get laughed at a lot as Arsenal fans and banter club and everything, but it's our time to laugh now. It's our time. And let's enjoy that moment. And let's look to rebuild and let's look to go again next season, man. So, listen, I'll see you for my next video. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button. Smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.